All right, relax. Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? What's up? Are y'all not entertained? Come on, man. Every fight ended with a stoppage, bro.
Yeah, for
Hell of a
real.
Yeah,
hell of a
it's
That
card.
was
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Crazy,
Well,
crazy night,
seven
man.
fights and seven finishes.
Man, crazy night, man.
Man.
And shout out to my boy Nelson. I told him that Topuria was gonna stop him, and he got it right. He had a hunt, like a little hint, right? Like that might give him a good fight, might stop him, but
Yeah.
man,
Plus,
crazy, bro.
plus, also like I was like, this might be Gaethje's last fight, so he might be like, nah, like I can just go out like that, like just getting stopped in the first 2 minutes, like because Ilya said it, hey, I'll stop you in the first 2 minutes, but Gaethje was like, nah, not happening. I just feel like Gaethje knew, like it's my last fight. He had already he's had like two titles opportunities before. He fought Oliveira and then he fought Khabib, and I feel like he knew like this is it's time. It's my time to go. Like, and he showed it though. Like he could have gave up in that second round. He could have
Yeah,
just been like, nah, this is it for me. But he showed hard. Got up, went to the third. I feel like he knew like Ilya also like was he was feeling
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the he was feeling the punches. He was feeling the damage he was putting on
Dude,
him.
he didn't he get cut from the first one of the first
I
few
think it was a
jabs? Gaethje,
jab though. I don't know
right?
if I saw it. It was
Yeah,
a
well, like the
jab, right?
first 2 minutes, like that
He
eye was bugging him.
he started covering it like as soon as
Yeah,
he hit it, man.
But what
Hector,
was the what was he what did he land? Like a jab or was it like
I'm
a
pretty
kick?
sure it was a jab, bro.
It
That
was
yeah,
a jab, yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah, I think so too. Yo, I know Hector, you're a Taporia fan, man. How you feeling, brother?
man, I'm shocked. I'm shocked because it was one of those like the more skillful fighter and like the boxer type fighter getting outboxed by like the sloppier fighter. Justin.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think he's as technically sound as Ilya. And Ilya was looking good in the first two rounds, the way he was landing those combinations. I was thinking that it was gonna get stopped. And then out of nowhere, um, Justin just started throwing bombs, and Ilya couldn't really like he was feel like I mean you saw it, man. Like he was just getting tagged. It was
yeah,
crazy. The
yeah.
boxer got outboxed tonight. It's so wild the way
It
that
is
works.
just yeah, that's actually crazy though. Hey, but if you notice, honestly, my personally my take is after that second round, I was like, there's no way because it Gaethje wasn't able to hurt him. Yeah, he landed in the first one, the first round, and the second he was landing the right hand, and he was hitting with like he was like he was landing that check hook. He landed a couple of high kicks, and I saw Ilya would just walk through those punches. But and then
Yeah,
yeah.
I was surprised when Gaethje landed that. Like he set it up with the jab and the straight right hand, and he landed it. I was like, oh, I I didn't think he was gonna like hurt Ilya that bad, like
yeah,
the way he
no,
did. But nah, props to Gaethje. Like what a fight though.
yeah. That was that
Dude,
was crazy.
the shape they're both in, bro. To go that long, they're in incredible shape, man. I mean, I know
Yeah,
Hector, because you just did 5 rounds, right, a couple months ago. But I mean, dude was bleeding from the eye. Both were taking body shots. I mean, dude, incredible physique, man.
yeah,
Stamina, man. Crazy, crazy.
crazy.
Um, yeah, man. Well, for everybody don't know, man, we got my boy Hector. I got the Borracho right here, Fury MC lightweight champion right here joining us. Thank you, brother, for joining us. And
Yeah,
we
thank you
also
for
got
having me, bro.
Nelson. No doubt, brother.
No
And we
doubt.
also got my boy Nelson here. Retired MMA fighter? Or you
I
coming
had a
back,
couple
bro?
of I got a couple fights in.
Uh,
I had a taste of
so
the sport, and then I'm like, it's all good.
he's hyped
Yeah,
right now.
I
He's
still love
hyped.
it though. I still
Yeah,
love it though. I train, but like it's just not like.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, hey, but I've been watching your fights, bro. Like honestly,
Ah,
like
thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
yeah, I'm supporting for sure. Love the
Thank you,
Yeah,
sport.
yeah.
man.
You gotta come through, Nelson. Next time, got the Borracho fight through, man. You
Oh,
gotta
for
come
sure.
through.
I'll love to. I'll go watch you live, bro.
Thank you,
That'll be
Fury,
bro. Thank
nice.
you.
That'd be great.
Fury put it on. Fury put it on, and hopefully Gato, joins the UFC soon too.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
You know, praying. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But all right, man. Well, let's start from the bottom, right? Let's start from the Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia, man. What y'all think of that fight? We'll start with you, Nelson, first.
Yeah, I kind of like. You know what? I was like. my take, because I've watched guards. I mean, Steve, I watched him before, and he got power. Like, of course, he got power. He's good. But I think I remember I told one of my friends that chin, bro. Like I seen him like hurt multiple times, and not only that, but like Diego's tough, bro. Like Diego is really hard to like to beat, and that when especially when it's like a dog fight, that's when Diego thrives. Like he loves those type of fights. And I think Steve was doing great, bro. First round, he was doing great, keeping it at range, and then just like controlling the fight. Like he wasn't like getting like reckless. And I think when Diego pulled him to that point of like a firefight, I knew Diego was like, oh, this is Diego's territory, and he might take it. Because I mean, shit, like remember like when he fought Volk, he hurt Volkanovski too the same way. Like it was a crazy. They started exchanging like crazy, and he clipped Volk. So it was just a matter of time. If Steve, even Joe Rogan said it, if he gets pulled into a fight, or Diego might come on top, and he did.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. What about you, Hector?
No, yeah, I was he started off strong. He started off fast and strong. I think he was definitely giving Diego some problems, but I thought like Diego was just gonna find a way either way and have his way with it. And
Yeah,
like he did what he did, and I knew that he was gonna probably catch him. I expected a finish coming from Diego, and he found what was it in the second round when he finished it? I
yes,
mean,
Yep.
that
so
was expected. I always thought Steve was like a good fighter. I don't think he was like a great fighter.
yeah,
Yeah.
And but I was happy to see him get, the position that he got and to get this fight with Diego, it was cool for him. But I didn't think that he was gonna make it.
yeah,
But I mean, he looked good for what he was doing in the first round, but I knew that he was gonna get put out of there sooner or
yeah.
later. And then Diego found his touch and did his thing with it. So I'm excited to see how the things are gonna play out for Diego later in the division.
Yeah, and then also like bro, like too, like Diego's resume too. He's fought like he's been there with
Yeah,
great fighters. Like he's been there with Volk,
right,
like
exactly.
Silva. He fought even Brian Ortega. Like Diego is a. So I think when it comes about like big moments, Diego is more like seasoned in that aspect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, man. This I ain't gonna lie to everyone, man. This is my first time I actually see the whole UFC card. I usually just stick for the co-main event. I'll watch the preliminary from time to time. Then I'll doing some things, right, when I'm barbecuing or something, and then I come back and watch like the co-main event and stuff like. I always get busy, right? But
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
this card was just from the bottom, from the start to finish, man, was all great. I love the fact. I mean, I don't know, but Lopez he came out to the Chona song. I thought
Yeah.
that was hilarious, bro.
yeah, yeah.
So, but hey, man, that's crazy. Garcia did everything right, man. I think he won the first round. I think he was winning the second round too. And
He
then
was
just
looking good.
He was looking
I
good.
mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
and
I
then
didn't
man,
expect him
just
to look that good, to be honest, against Lopez.
really,
Yeah.
Like I didn't expect him to. I don't know why. For some reason, I was expecting Lopez to like kind of like take it to the ground. Maybe like beginning of second, or even in the first round. Because Diego Lopez, I don't know if I mean we all know like his ground
mhm,
game is pretty
yeah.
good. It's pretty solid.
But it was
So
it was all
yeah,
stand up, bro. It was all stand up. I mean, I was starting to think like, man, when is there really? Because he seemed very composed the whole time, and then boom, he just gets called and he starts hooking and just drops him, bro. Like shit was crazy, man. Like
it was.
man, dude. So after that fight, then we have the Bo Nickel fight versus Kyle Dawkins, man. Two southpaws. What are your thoughts, Nelson?
I thought like Bo Nickal was gonna win. Even though like, cause I
Yeah.
just felt like I mean I just feel like Kyle was like his thing was like he's a good grappler, yeah, but he's never been in there with like a all American wrestler like Bo Nickal. And I also like honestly I was expecting a grappling performance by Bo. I was expecting him to like just dominate him in the ground. I wasn't expecting him to like actually. I wasn't expecting Bo to like get a knockout. To be honest, that was I got me by surprise. It was impressive though. I mean, he's improved though from his past fights. He's improved a lot, Bo. And I mean, it's good for the division though. Like new talent, like coming up, like it's honestly that's what the UFC needs right now. And but hey, but like that, I'm not gonna lie to you, like watching Bo. I don't know if you watched his previous fights, Ariel, but
Mhm.
watching him, like he's grown a lot. Like
Yeah.
from after that loss against oh my God, it's really hard to pronounce that his name. The dude from the Netherlands, the Riddler, I forgot how it's
The
he's that
Ritter.
he the
Yeah.
Riddler that him after that loss, like I've seen he improved a lot. Like I've seen like improvement in both. And I like it though. I mean, I know his wrestling is good, but now his striking is getting a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, most of the fight was like stand up, right? They were wrestling for a little bit. Ref stops it around, lets them stand up, and then pretty much Nick, Nick starts it off. He kicks him and follows up with a left and a right, and that's all she wrote. Hector, what you think?
Yeah, I think I mean I was kind of like I wasn't too excited when I heard about that fight making it to the White House
Hmm.
because I mean I figured they were gonna try to get Bo or Colby. I wanted to see that fight instead, but I don't know. I guess things didn't work out and didn't fall
Yeah,
Yeah.
through. So they ended up still getting Bo on the card, and I figured that they really wanted to push for him to win. So somehow Kyle Dawkins got in there against as the opponent. And I was thinking like, maybe he's gonna get mauled. I don't think he's got that great of wrestling. And for the first round, yeah, Bo went for that takedown, got it, but he really wasn't doing much with it. He was just holding the position. I didn't really see any like elbows from the position that he was in. He wasn't attacking for any submissions. It was just kind of boring, and
yeah,
the ref stood
Yep.
them up, which
stood
is
him up. Yeah,
that was the right call.
Yep.
And I'm thinking that Kyle, is going to do something here in this moment, but then Bo ended up finding his uh punches. He hit him with a cross and a hook. Both
Yeah.
both punches connected, dropped him, and that was it.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think they really wanted him to win bad, especially after coming off that loss from the Ritter. So this is like the perfect matchup that they could have gave Bo to
yeah.
put on the performance that he did at the White House. So yeah,
Yeah.
but overall, I
Hey,
wasn't really.
you thought like you think like he wasn't being too aggressive with the ground and pound due to he was just aware of Kyle's like jiu-jitsu, or you think it was just
No,
like
I think credit to Kyle's defense. Like he did good a good job to not let Bo do much because it didn't seem like Bo was trying to pass his guard or anything like that. He just stayed in that one position. Kyle did a good job of keeping his legs wrapped around his hips.
oh yeah,
If like Kyle, I wish that he would have like put his hips or put his legs on his hips and pushed off to find that position to get up, but he just had him holding with his legs around his waist, and that's kind of what Bo he was limited to the things that he could
yeah,
do, but thankfully
yeah,
that the ref stood him up and
Yeah.
ended up
yeah,
finishing it
because
the fight.
Kyle seems like he was fine just finishing the round like that. The
Yeah, he
bottom,
was comfortable on his
yeah, he
back.
was
Yeah,
comfortable on his back. Yeah,
Yeah. He was able to cut him up too, right there with some elbows. So, it was a good fight for a second fight,
yeah,
opening the card.
yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
honestly thought
man.
that fight was gonna go to the distance. I ain't gonna lie to
yeah,
you, like I
yeah,
wasn't expecting a knockout either for either like side.
It gave that
yeah.
vibe at the beginning. It really did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think two of Bo's two his two last wins are coming off of like TKOs and knockouts. He had that
yeah,
one leg not head kick knockout, and then just now this TKO.
yeah.
So good for him.
For sure, for sure. Can't wait to see a little bit more of him.
Hey, what do you think
Uh,
is next for Boat?
what
Who
you
do you
think,
think he
Uh,
should
Hector?
fight next?
I'm not sure. Maybe a matchup between him and Kyle.
Kyle?
That Kyle, yeah,
Oh
Gotta
maybe
run
yeah,
that'd
it
be
that'd
back.
be fine.
good.
That'd be
I
a
don't
good
know if it's
fight.
too early for him right now or not, but I really don't know who else is in that division. Or maybe what's his name? That Brazilian dude, RoboCop.
Oh man.
I'm just thinking of the middle what middleweights are on fire right now. And I know
Yeah.
Kyle's on fire. RoboCop. Um, those are the only two coming off the
You
dome of
know
my
who
head right
would
now.
be a good fight also, that dude from like the Fighting Nerds, Paulo, I think it's Bohayo, I think Bohayo.
Kyle,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Caio? Yeah, yeah.
Like Paulo, yeah, yeah. Him, and also like I was thinking, I don't know, what do you think about DDP? You think it'll be a good fight for both? Oh, I just think it's too early, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe a
Yeah,
little too early for that
a
one.
little too early for that fight,
Yeah,
yeah. Or
Pretty
maybe
much what it.
give him easy, you know,
yeah,
because now we got sad to say, but gatekeeping now.
yeah.
Uh,
Damn, man. All right, man. What about Michael Chandler versus Mauricio Rufy, man? That was a good fight.
yeah.
Oh
I know me and
man.
Nelson were texting. He was like, man, maybe if Topuria wins, maybe he could scrap it up with him, but gotta scratch that
Yeah,
off now.
I guess that I've not. Hey, I mean, don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like that fight it'll happen. I believe it'll happen. Like Rufy against Tupuria, we might see that fight because you
Yeah.
never know. Gaethje, if Gaethje retires, then the belt is gonna be baked. There's gonna bake in the belt. Then we probably gonna see Tupuria challenging for that belt again. I don't know against who. Maybe it could be
Hmm.
Armin, or yeah, I mean, and I feel like if he wins that title, may I think it could also be Rufy too, because Rufy's on fire right now. And I know I get it, he beat Chandler, but man, like he's been looking great his past two fights, because he also finished Fiziev also, his previous fight. He got
Yeah.
PC out of there too. And
Yeah.
then like I mean, those are that was an impressive win, to be honest. Coming from that loss against Come from the loss against the, oh my God, I don't know why. I don't know how forgetting the names, bro. Coming from the loss against freaking Saint Denis, I think, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, he's the fight before VC, he got choked out. Remember, he by that
Let me
French
see.
dude, the Saint Denis, I think.
Can't remember, brother. You remember Hector?
Rufy got choked out?
Yeah, remember the first round?
Shit, I didn't even know
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
didn't know
bro. Like
that.
he fought Saint Denis before Fiziev, and then he
Oh
looked back
shit.
because Saint Denis wrestling was solid. Like he was too
Okay,
much.
okay.
Like he went straight for the takedown, took him down, and then I just think that's those are some of Rufy's like flaws. He needs to
Mm,
like improve that wrestling. I get it. He didn't go down with Michael Chandler, but what I've seen from Michael Chandler in his past fights, like against Patty, it's just like, oh, even Charles. I mean, I was like, he's done. Like Chandler. I don't know. I feel like he had no business in there with Rufy. Just
Yeah,
think Rufy was,
100%.
yeah,
100%. Like his last win was in 2022 against Tony Ferguson.
yeah,
yeah.
It's been a while, and since then he's racked up 5 losses.
yeah,
Damn.
I wasn't really too impressed with Chandler's performance tonight. I mean, he was like on his back foot. Um, he was shooting without setting up the shots. It just kind of looked sloppy. And I
mhm,
just didn't think that he should have been in there with Rufy at all. Like he just looked
yeah,
absolutely just I don't know what was his deal tonight. I mean, for it being his opportunity to make a big statement and a big comeback, especially at the White House, I just didn't think like he didn't live up to anything that he said that he was gonna
yeah,
do. Just looked sloppy, but then again, like that could have been just because of how great of a fighter Kofi is, because
yeah,
he has that real like awkward style with his hands low and throws a lot of spinning, and he's really good with his feints. So he
yeah,
could have just thrown Michael Chandler off with his game plan. But I mean, overall, Hoofy just looked damn good. He was picking his shots, looked very patient and calm,
yeah,
and just didn't look like he was rushing anything at all. Just enjoying himself in there. And Chandler just not knowing what to do, looking up at the clock, like how much more time do I got in here?
yeah,
It didn't look like things were going well for Chandler. And they were
yeah,
saying too, like regardless of how the outcome from the things that I was hearing, regardless of how the fight went, he was gonna retire. and I don't know. We didn't get a chance to see what was happening. I didn't see him take his gloves off, so I don't know. He may not retire, but I don't know what's
I
next
just feel
for
like
him.
I feel like he needs to. Like I don't know if
Yeah,
it's me,
he's at
Hector,
that point.
but since the Oliveira fight, I noticed like it's like his heart is there, like his mind he wants to fight, but his body doesn't answer it. And I see it like I've seen like I don't know, it just looks like Chandler don't want to be there. So at times, like I don't know if you remember against Charles, like or even like fighting with Patty, like it just seems like it's not the same Chandler. But I just feel everything goes back to all those wars he had with Gaethje,
Yeah,
Poirier, Oliveira, that first fight. Like I just feel like it goes back to that. And on top of that, like Chandler was already kind of like up there in age, and then those wars in Bellator before the
yeah,
UFC.
yeah,
Like I just think all that has taken a toll on his body.
for
That's why I feel
sure,
like
for sure.
Chandler's body doesn't answer the same way anymore, and he
No,
wants to do it. You could tell he wants to be there, but I just feel like
it's
it's
just his
time
body just
it's sad,
not
you know,
giving
because
him. Yeah,
I
one hundred
like
percent.
Chandler. I like Chandler, but it's sad to say it, but I just think it's just his time to hang it up, you know?
Yeah,
Because and then it gets
Yeah,
even worse, like fighting the top three, top
top
four of
top
the
10. Yeah,
lightweight
yeah,
division, it gets even worse, bro.
yeah,
So I just feel like it's just he don't
yeah,
need to take that damage. Like, it's
right,
unnecessary damage at this point, you know.
right.
yeah, yeah. Man, I
But
mean, Mauricio, dude.
Rufy looking good.
Damn
Yeah, I
good.
mean,
I
look,
didn't know that he took that off from Saint Denis. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he got Sandinese. He lost to him. You know what I feel like? I feel might be Patty might be next for Rufy. I have a feeling that they might make that fight next.
Nah, I
that'd be
think
a
he got
banger.
Saint Denis next. Actually,
That
it's
for
coming
real?
up.
Ah man, that they doing that. They going back again like rematch. Because
No,
Sandinese also winning because he beat Rufy, and after that he fought like he fought Benny like um
Darush was it?
Darush. He fought
Yeah,
Darush, and then like he finished Darush.
yeah.
So he's on a two fight win streak right now.
I think that fight is
I think
next between Patty and them.
ever since he lost to Poirier, I feel like Saint Denis hasn't lost. He's
Yeah,
been
no, he's
like
been on the come up.
oh, and then he also beat Hooker. His
That's
last fight
true.
was against
Yeah,
Hooker. Yeah, he
yeah.
also beat Hooker. Yeah,
Hey, man, a fight against Patty sounds great, man. Patty's a dog, man. I saw his last fight, and shit, that would be a good
crazy.
matchup. They're both
You know
lengthy,
what's
right? They're both
crazy?
lengthy, right?
You know
They
how we
both got,
say like you know how we say Styles makes
yeah,
fight. It's
yeah,
crazy that Patty went 5 rounds with Gaethje and
yeah.
Ilia couldn't do
Yeah.
it. Like it was just
Oh my God.
that bro. I'm sorry, but that's just crazy to me. You know, because I love Topuria. Like I mean,
Yeah, for
ever since
sure.
he made it to the UFC, like I've been hyped at this guy. Like remember watching him like again, like he's like I feel I'm not like to you. I didn't see his previous fight. I started watching him since he fought like Josh Emmett. Ever since I've been watching Tupuria's fight, and then honestly, like I'm a fan still. I just feel like I think of course he's gonna come back, but it was just weird to me. What I just witnessed today, I still couldn't believe it. I didn't think he was gonna lose to Gaethje, to be honest.
I'm just glad I didn't bet nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
I would have lost a foot on him
you would have
already.
put
The
a
betting
100.
lines was crazy.
Yeah, you would
They
put a
said
100
six
in
to
Gaethje,
one.
bro. You would put a 100 in Gaethje, you would be rich right now.
But man, hey man, but you know, Ruki I really like this dude. I can't wait to see more of him, bro. And like a fight with Patty, bro. Like you said, Styles make fights. That would be a great fight, man. I mean, dude, like you said, like Hector said, bro, dude was just composed from the get-go. Like Chandler was just energetic, trying to get in there, trying to get a takedown, bro. But man, he just man, to me is a fighter's always gonna perform more when he's like calm. If you're too
Yeah,
energetic, jittery, like that's not gonna work, man. Like obviously you get tired more quicker, even if you don't think you are. Like you're getting tired more quicker. The composed fighter, me, I love boxing too, so I know that. Like man, the more composed you are, the more. I mean, I don't know if that transitions a lot into like the MMA, but I know for sure when you're more calm, you get less tired and you're faster, bro. So. I kind of knew just from the get go, from seeing the fight. I was just like, nah, man, this ain't it. That's not the right game plan. On top of
yeah.
that, dude is too tall, Chandler's too short. Like, Chandler did the best he could, bro. But like you said,
Yeah.
maybe it is time to hang it up. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I
but
think
Yeah,
even
I
DC
think it's
said
getting
it.
up there.
I think even Cormier said it like his path to victory is like he gotta wrestle. He gotta wrestle
yeah,
this guy. And that's what he was trying to do. But I just feel
yeah,
like I said, like I don't think his body like answers the same way anymore, you
yeah,
know?
for sure, for sure.
But yeah,
Any last thoughts, anybody? Good. Any last thoughts? No, we good.
we're good.
All right, man. Well, then we have the heavyweights, Josh Hawker versus Derek Lewis, man. Damn, I feel bad for Derek, bro. I mean, he
Yeah,
a dog, man. He was trying, bro, but
yeah,
like you said, when the body, I mean, you can kind of tell by how the body look, but when the body don't respond, that one was pretty clear right there, man. What are your thoughts,
yeah.
Nelson?
I don't know. Honestly, bro, like I'm kind of like Joe Rogan said it. You never know what you're gonna get with Derek. Sometimes like you get like this crazy ass Derek Lewis and finish the fight in the first round, first couple of minutes, or sometimes you get that Derek Lewis. And I
Yeah,
just think also like
he's
his
he's like
age, bro.
40
He's
plus.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
41.
yeah,
41, his age, and also like not only that, but like Josh, he's very athletic though.
yeah.
For a heavyweight, he's very quick, athletic, and then honestly I was surprised because he was really tired too going into that second. You can tell like he was tired. But
He was
honestly,
getting
like
tired.
the moment I saw like he found that takedown very fairly easy, and then the
Yeah,
way Derek was responding to those to the ground and pound, and then not only that, but like he wasn't really trying to get up. I just felt like it was just a matter of time.
yeah.
Yeah.
What you think, Hector?
From being locked up in the pen and then to making it out to the White House, like
That's
that's
crazy.
that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's like, respect. And
Yeah.
I love Derek, especially coming out of Houston. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how can you
Yeah.
not go for Derek?
Yeah,
But at the same time, like, I just think that uh, like his age is catching up to him, but also Josh, like he's like the new generation of the heavyweights
Yeah.
because he's not a big heavyweight. I think he's about 6'2", six
hmm
three, weighing in at 230 pounds. And he used to be in the NFL. He used to play
Yeah.
running back in D1 football, and then went out to play for the 49ers. And he's just one of the more athletic heavyweights, and you can see it in his movement. And like I knew from the start, like maybe Derek could land one of those big punches, but I don't think he was gonna catch him the way Josh was moving inside the cage. Like he was, like the moment that Derek would fire off, like um Josh was already like
yeah,
stepping back, slipping, and
Yeah.
just you could just see it in his movement. And I was just like, this fight is probably gonna
come
it's not
soon.
gonna go the distance, it's gonna get the finish. And he was looking good too in his counters. Like Josh or Derek would just throw one and then Josh would slip and then return with like a four-punch combo, and I just thought that was really impressive. He looked really damn good. I knew that he was probably going to go for that takedown because he even said it. He's got to fight Derek a little bit more different than how he fought Curtis.
Yeah.
And when he went for that takedown, I thought like this is how the rest of the fight's going to go, and Derek can't really do much. But props, he didn't get submitted in the first round to that armbar.
That armbar, yes,
That
The
bro.
that
armor,
was
yeah.
a Yeah, that was a slick transition. But props to Derek, for gutting it out and going into the second. And going into the second, I'm thinking like he's gonna go for another takedown and just
Yeah.
maul him on the floor. But he was able to find his openings on the feet, did his thing, and got the finish. So props
Yeah,
to Josh. I think we're gonna see bigger things coming from him. So we'll see what's next. But yeah, I was impressed with him.
yeah,
Real good.
Yeah.
for, for sure, man. Hey, they
I
did
mean the heavyweight division is looking good right now.
yeah.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
lot we have a whole lot of prospects that have in that heavyweight division.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean Gan looked amazing today also too. Like,
He looked real
oh,
good, bro. He
he
looks
looked
like
real
a
good.
clone of Anthony Joshua, bro. Am I just seeing things?
He's the heavyweight
You, you know Anthony
heavyweight
Joshua,
MMA.
Hector?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, he looks
Yeah.
like a lighter skin, I don't know, shorter version of him, bro. A more athletic version because what's his
Evolved
name?
version, yeah.
Gan, what's his name? How you say his name? Gan,
Ciryl
the heavy.
Gane or Gain, yeah,
Yeah,
Ciryl,
yeah.
yeah.
You're getting,
Like
yeah.
he's a more athletic one, bro. Like he more like the way
Oh
he
yeah,
moves, he's more
Yeah, oh
because
yeah.
Joshua was kind of robotic and then Homeboy, he's more like more fluid with the way he throw his punches, bro.
yeah. He's got that bouncing style on his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
real
but
light on his feet.
hey, so I was watching the fight with my girl, man, and she always acts surprised when I'm watching fights. She's like, "They're allowed to do that," or like, "Man, this is brutal." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." But she noted that I was like trying to take notes, right? I'm over here taking notes, like, so because I just forget shit. So she's like that. She told me that Josh had flicked off Derek before the fight. Is that true?
Oh
Did
yeah,
anybody
No,
watch?
yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He did that
What
with
the
Curtis
fuck?
Blade too. He did that when the
I think
when the
Holy
Kurt.
shit!
when Josh fought Curtis Blades, that was a banger fight, and I
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought
it was.
I think maybe he even threw up more middle fingers than he did punches in that fight
For real.
because he was throwing them, and even in moments when he would get tagged up, he would
Yeah.
meet him back in the middle of the ring and just flick him off. And
Nice.
I kind of wanted to see more of that in this fight, but
What the hell?
he didn't. He only threw it up once, and that was when they were
Yeah,
announcing his name.
Yeah.
He tried to walk to the center of the octagon to flick him off, and the
yeah,
guards, they came and intervened, but he still threw the bird out there. And I
yeah.
was like, I was getting hyped for it. I'm thinking like, yeah, like this is exciting. And I was thinking that he was gonna probably throw more of that in the fight, but he didn't. But
Yeah.
still, yeah, he was out there throwing it.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
just think like Josh, like at to some point he was just kind of like, man, you know what, homeboy's more older. Like I'm not like what glory you get, you know what I'm saying? Like out of beating the older guy. Like why am I
Yeah,
gonna
he was
just
trying to
keep
be
flicking
respectful
this?
Yeah.
about it.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
So even at that, he was still respectful. So, like I said, I give props to Derek for surviving that armbar. And man, he just looked fatigued in that second round, man. I was just like, God, because I think in the first round, like I think Derek landed like a few punches in there. And even me, I was just like, yeah, homeboy, get that in. You know what I'm saying? Like show him what like I'm getting older. So I'm like, man, show him what the old man can do. And then it's just like, but it was like a split second, bro. Like, and then being from
Yeah.
H-Town too, I'm like, man, just show up a little bit.
Yeah,
But yeah, after the
Yeah.
second round, I saw he was swinging and he was letting his weight go all with it. I was like, oh yeah, that's a wrap. That's a
Yeah. I
wrap.
mean, I
yeah,
love Darius. I love Darius, bro.
Yeah,
Darius Lewis, but I knew like Josh, like I mean, Josh was the better fighter, pretty much.
right.
yeah,
Like,
for
come
sure.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So now we're bouncing on to the Sean O'Malley versus Sahobi. That's how you
Sahabi.
say it? Sahabi. There you go, man.
Yeah.
That was a good fight too, man. For a moment, I thought like Sean was like, man, he's just too like chill, too chill, and I guess he knew what was coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was just too composed, bro. What you think, Nelson?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think watching like Sahabi's previous fights, but Aldo and then when he fought Aldo, it was a good fight too. I kind of knew like Sean was the better fighter, of course, like the better fighter, and I just don't think like Sahabi had that takedown threat, like not like unlike Marav and all these fighters. I mean, it was there for like Sean to
Yeah,
win. I thought he was gonna go all 3 rounds because I'm not gonna lie
yeah,
to you, Sahabi's a dog. Like
yeah,
it's not easy to like get him out of there, but I guess Sean he found the shot, and he
yeah,
said it though. He predicted. He was like I'm gonna finish him.
yeah,
Like I'm gonna knock him out. I was like, oh, kind of like feel like it was gonna go like kind of like the fight between him and then Zong, like the previous fight of Sean O'Malley. I thought he was gonna go like that, like all 3 rounds, but not like actually Sean looked good tonight.
yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah, he
What
did
you
look
think,
good.
Yeah.
Hector?
Um, Honestly, I've never really seen Zahabi fight before, so I wasn't really too excited when I heard this fight got announced. I mean, I was cool with seeing Sean, but I wasn't really too excited. I guess for his opponent, I would have much rather liked to seen like Corey Sandhagen. I think that would have been a more interesting
Yeah,
fight,
that would have been
but
a more interesting fight. Yeah,
they gave it to Zahabi, and I thought Sean looked good. You know, Sean came out with a style. He kind of, I feel like he had Zahibi flustered with his, you know, awkward style, his feints. Um, and Sean just looked good. He looked really composed. He did his thing, landed his shots. It wasn't really the fight didn't really go well. It stopped in the second round.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, Sean did what he had to do. I mean, he looked good. I mean, I really don't like Zahidi's style at all.
yeah.
Very
So
awkward.
I
It's
mean,
very awkward
it didn't seem like he
style.
was doing much. It kind of
Yeah,
just he was more of like on the defensive side, and then every now and then throw a couple inside kicks, and then you know just throw a bomb from nowhere. But yeah, no, Sean did his thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it wasn't like stylistically, like it wasn't like a good match for like Sahabi. Like
Yeah,
that fight with Sean, it was not because nah. I mean, I was kind of like that's his style. I was expecting him to do that, like the inside kick. He always throws it the same way, the way he does, and he's one of those fighters that like wins. If he wins a fight, it's not gonna be like by a knockout. It's gonna be like working the guy out, like little by
yeah,
little, like break him down, and then making it I guess to decision, and then getting the fight on points. I because most of his fights they always go to decision. He's not
yeah,
like like that type of fighter that will go out there and then like stop his opponents. Like
yeah. See, and that's crazy that he got this fight. If like that's his style, like. Because
yeah,
I've never really seen him fight before. This is my first time actually like tuning in and seeing him fight, and I've never seen how any of his previous fights gone before. So just hearing that is just like, wow, okay.
yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Nelson, but was Sahibi doing like a little Philly shell type thing?
I think
He
he
I
he was
was
seen
in the
like
it. I
second
seen
he
it.
round.
kind of
Yeah,
he was like I was like, bro, does that even
yeah.
work? I mean, it kind of worked against the first.
No,
I
I
think it
seen
was
uh,
that.
messing. You know what was messing with it also was like all that switching stances that
yeah,
like Sean was doing, like switching
Yeah,
stances
yeah,
and all that stuff. Like he was giving him different looks, like punches were coming from different ways, and I don't think he's ever seen like he's ever fought like a guy like Sean. And I
yeah,
kind of knew like coming into the second round, like kind of like beginning of the round, I was like I feel like I even told my girl like I feel like Sean's gonna find the finish. He's either like late round or on the third. And
yeah,
I mean he ended up doing it.
yeah. And then Sean was real. He took his time, bro. Like he was just nothing faced him, right? I don't know if I'm tripping, but he was
I mean
just
the experience, bro, like
yeah, yeah,
he's been there with Pierre Yan,
yeah,
Sterling. He's been there with
yeah,
Maram. He's been there with
twice.
a lot of like yeah. He's been there with a lot of great fighters though. So I just
yeah,
think
Yeah,
like he's already like experienced, and I don't think this was Sahavi's first actual like big fight, like
yeah,
yeah, for
big
sure.
moment. And it was Sean is just used to this, like he's already used to this type of stage, and I just feel like it showed tonight. Like
yeah,
Sahavi seems like very hesitating to like
yeah,
throw, and he was also like he didn't trying to wrestle, at least like shoot, trying to like give him a different look. He was just
yeah.
there to like, I guess like,
It's like a filler fight. I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, like he was just probably like thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna point this guy or I'm gonna
yeah,
land that big shot and I might hurt
yeah,
him. Like, but I don't know what his game plan was, to be honest.
yeah, man. I, I think one thing I did take from this fight is that if I ever step in a cage for X reason, I don't want to, but I'm not gonna fight like that dude, man. I'm not gonna fight like bro. I'm not though. I like using the Philly shell when I'm boxing, but I ain't gonna try that, bro. I swear, I'm not,
Yeah.
man. I definitely ain't gonna rush like he was rushing, man. I was like, dude, like. I don't,
With the
it seemed
inside kick?
like his style. It seems just like a style, like very amateur. Like I don't know, man. Am I tripping? The way he was
Yeah.
rushing in, like I
Oh
was just like,
yeah,
bro. Me if I'm in the cage, bro. I would be like moving more, switching stances, being more like lengthy, more. I don't know, man. He was just
yeah.
a weird guy to see fight. I mean, much respect
I
to any fighter that steps in the
I
cage.
was expecting more from him, but like I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
I think also he was also like he seemed intimidated by Sean's too.
yeah,
He
for
knew what
sure,
Sean
man.
brings to the table, and I
I
felt like
mean,
he was like,
the speed, the length, bro. Like,
yeah,
like if I'm fighting a big, tall guy like that, like you're not supposed to admit it, but you're kind of like fuck when you're trying to fight a taller fighter. You're like trying to get your way in. He's just like fuck, man. You just keep getting caught, so it can be intimidating, man.
Yeah.
Um, but before we step to the next fight, man, man, the scene was beautiful, right? I mean, I wasn't too sold on this White House thing. I knew that you had Nelson, you kept telling me this car was stacked up, and I wanted to do like, like a post-fight reaction. But man, the White House looked beautiful, bro. Am I
Yeah, no,
tripping?
I did. No, I
I
did.
mean, you could tell Turkey definitely has had an influence on Dana, bro. I mean, you get the Times Square fight, you get the pyramids in Giza, and now you got the White House, bro. Like, I love it, man. Like, I know it seems like kind of like what are we doing? Like, they're why are they selling places like the pyramids of Giza and the White House, it looks like they're making you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like people think it like take it like a politic way, and it's just like nah, man. Like it's supposed to be fun, you know what I'm saying? And seeing all the all the people from the Marines, the Navy, bro. I think it was just dope, man. And I
Yeah.
think Trump behaved himself pretty well. So I mean, I love the scenery, man. What you think, Nelson and Hector?
I honestly, bro, I thought I was like, people sometimes they think like they take things like way too like personal, It's that like, bro,
Exactly,
like it's something different. Just enjoy it. Like it's not that deep.
exactly.
It doesn't need to get political every time like
Ex-
something like that happens. It was just
Yep.
like, I mean, I think like when I first like heard about the car when they were gonna do like a White House car, I thought it was just like like people like trolling online, like saying like,
Yeah.
oh, White House car. I was like, nah. But then again, there's been a few boxing fights, I think, at the White House. So
Word? I think this
also
was the first time, right? They were saying something like that.
that I
I,
think people were saying I'm not too sure. That's what I read. Like
No,
they're
I
they're
think this
yeah.
was
saying
like the
like,
first event ever,
Yeah, bro.
whether
Like
yeah.
a
boxing,
combat.
MMA, like
Yeah.
first combat event on the South White House lawn,
Oh
Crazy,
which
wow.
is
bro.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
well, I
thought,
didn't.
yeah,
Yeah, but like honestly, personally, I think the setup was nice. I like the setup. I like the way it looked.
Yeah.
The way they set it up where like the fighters come from the house, like doing their
Dude, that
walkout.
was dope.
That
I
was
didn't think
yeah.
they
dope,
were gonna do
honestly.
that, bro. I thought they were gonna come out from somewhere else. And when I saw they were coming from this, I'm like, damn, like these dudes
Yeah, and
really went out, man.
they were even
Yeah.
like warming up inside. That's the crazy part.
Shit, what you think, Hector?
No, I was following UFC embedded all through fight week, and
Mm.
I'm just looking at how they're warming up in the offices where there should be paperwork and people working. I was like, but I thought it was great. I thought the production was like awesome. I really enjoyed how they had the fighters coming out from the house, coming out of the Oval Office. They had each walkout was different. How they had like the
Like a-
marine or the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
responders lined up in a specific way. What I thought was really cool is that each fighter walked out with a Medal of Honor recipient
mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
like first responder from like the fire department or police department. They each of them walked out with the fighters, and I thought that was really cool, really special. Like they did a great job giving a tribute to the first responders and the troops. So I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome. They had a band,
The band.
the
The band
band,
was
the
nice, yeah.
music. They were playing the band. It was a little different, because
Yeah.
when I'm thinking when I hear Derek Lewis come out to Tops Drop, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be nice. But it was just like a
Yeah,
weird twist with the band,
Yeah.
so you didn't really get like the
The
full
vibe.
the full
song and the
experience. Yeah,
vibe,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
with the lyrics and all that. But I mean, besides that, I thought it was great. I mean, they couldn't have done a more better job, so I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
I was
Yeah,
actually
man.
surprised when they start playing the Topuria song. I was surprised the way
Yeah,
that guy was singing the song. Like actually, it
yeah,
sounded
yeah,
like it sounded good.
yeah.
It
It
came out
did.
good.
It
Yeah.
Damn,
was
man. Hey,
nice.
lucky for y'all, bro. I had to watch this all these fights in silence because my daughter was asleep. And
Ah,
yeah,
Man.
man. So, but I could at first, before she fell asleep, I was listening to some of the songs they had. So I was like, I heard like one of the ladies was singing and the dude was singing next to her. So I kind of heard like the first few fights when she was still awake. Once she fell asleep, which was like I think after the Derrick Lewis fight. Then after that, everything was just silent. But I think it's good sometimes watching on silent because you won't hear biased commentary. So I was really just like focusing on the fight. So,
Yeah, and
I
the
thought
action, yeah.
it's a good thing too. I mean, don't get me wrong, having full blast TV here and everything is dope too. Um, but man, I loved it, man. I'm just me in my head. I'm thinking like even from last time I saw the pyramids of Giza, all I could think about was like take the fights to Mexico to the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Or Mount Rushmore. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's so many places you could take it. They're like historic, and I hope they keep doing it, bro, because I feel it's different, man. And I mean, we're always watching it in arenas, stadiums. So it's really something nice to see that they could bring it out to a different place and just, use their imagination. But that's just me thinking, bro. Like, I don't know. That's just how I think.
No, I thought it was cool. I think like in total they had maybe 4,500 people in attendance, and like majority of those people in the audience were like first responders,
Hmm.
troops. I'm more than sure they had some celebrities in there, but they didn't really. I didn't see too many. They probably did like
Yeah.
a shout out to a couple, but
Hmm.
I didn't see too many. I know that they had like some of the UFC roster on there. I know my buddy Josh Van was out there. It looked like he was sitting next to Kamaru Usman. So I know that they had
Nice.
like, some of the roster out there, but I think the majority of the people in attendance were more for like the first responders and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
military people, so
I
good
think
for
I think
them.
Terrence Crawford was there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Yeah,
seen that. I
yeah.
seen Bud was
Tyson
there.
Yeah,
Fury,
yeah.
Tyson
I saw
Fury
Conor
was
that.
also there.
Ben, and who was Opetaia was there too. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
definitely all in house, bro. Like, you could
A
yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
limited crowd, but still
Yeah,
good.
But still, yeah, yeah, yeah.
for sure, man, for sure.
I did like it a lot. I think it
Me
was
too.
cool. I think it was
The
cool.
whole setup.
Like a different look for the sport also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no, and for there only being there were 7 fights, right? 6 or 7
Yeah.
fights. I thought that it was gonna go by quick, but I mean, it lasted all the way up until 12:30, and it started
Yeah.
around what 7. So,
Seven,
I
yeah,
Yeah.
mean,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
a
It
little
was
bummed
kind of
out
like
that
the
there was
same, no,
only
Hector? It was
Huh?
kind of like the same, bro, because usually they do the prelims like around 5 o'clock.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like five,
yeah,
like, and then at 7 the main card like starts. So I think sometimes you see prelims from
yeah.
they
That's true
start the
too.
fights like at 3 p.m. and then you see
Yeah.
like the main card start like at
Yeah,
7. Yeah, 7 to
Yeah.
like
yeah.
11 or midnight.
I
No,
heard it
that's
was gonna be
true.
like a storm or something like that. Maybe I don't know. But dude, like I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't think it was gonna end this late. I don't know, for some reason I thought like it would end by 11 and then we'll run the show. I almost told y'all like, hey dude, like maybe let's do it tomorrow. But I'm still glad we're here, man, because I was gonna do it in my studio, but I didn't want to wake nobody up. So I was like, man, let me
Yeah,
just come down. I'm in the kitchen right now, man. So um yeah, so I was like, nah, man, like I've been announcing this. So I'm like, nah, man, let's run this thing, bro. I mean,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was just a hell of a fight, you know what I'm saying? And we're still fresh, so it's just like, man, nah, hell, no, I think we could probably go back and look at highlights, but hey, man, ain't nothing like when it's just fresh and raw. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
For
Yeah,
Honestly,
sure.
bro, the setup and the car delivered. Like it was a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
car. It was very
yeah,
entertaining, and the setup was nice also too.
yeah.
there was
Shout out to
all
the matchmakers.
finishes, all
They were
Yeah.
all
finishes.
finishes.
So
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't
Has
remember
has
when
it?
was the like when we had a UFC car like a
It
previous
was,
car that
yeah,
was
facts,
all finishes. It's been a minute
facts.
though. It's
Yeah.
been a
But
minute.
I can't remember. Y'all, I know y'all watch more than me, but I was just thinking like, damn, we just really witnessed some cool shit. All finishes, man.
They heard
Yeah,
that the bonuses were gonna go up to $400,000, so
yeah. So
everybody
they
was
were
out
like,
there,
man, I need
yeah,
to get
trying
more
to get a
Yeah.
bread.
finish. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell
good
yeah.
for them.
For sure, man. All
yeah.
right, now we step into the co-main event. We got Alex Pereira versus, how you say his name? Game?
Cyril Gane,
Sarah Game, man.
Gane.
Yeah. Yo,
That
Hector,
French
you
Yeah,
there?
dude.
yeah.
Oh,
My
okay,
bad,
okay.
bro. I had to send a message. My
Oh, you good,
bad.
you good. Go ahead, do your thing, man. Nelson, what you think, man?
I actually told my girl this is a 50-50 fight, and because she's a big, huge Alex Pereira fan. But I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Alex. I love everything he's been doing in middleweight and light heavyweight. But honestly, Gan is not a guy I do to play with. Like he's a serious threat. And then like not only that, because I know like the movement, the footwork. He's very light. He's very light on his feet. He's very quick with his hands. And I feel like I've seen kind of like I've seen Alex when Alex faces dudes that they fight that certain way, he kind of like has trouble with. Like, I mean, I guess we go back to like the easy fights. the Israel Adesanya fights, they were never like easy fights, like where he just walked forward and just stops the dude. They were like very competitive matches. And I think Gan was kind of like, I don't want to say like he's like kind of like Israel, but he's a very technical striker. And I think Alex always like has trouble with guys like that. Like he always, and then only that, but this dude is a heavyweight. He's
Yeah.
bigger, and he got power. So I kind of had a feeling, like I mean, I love Pereira, I love Porta, and I'm a big fan. But I had to be unbiased about it, and I was like, man, it's a 50-50 fight, but I was leaning towards like Ciryl Gane
Yeah.
to get the victory. To be honest,
Thing, Hector.
I was going for Alex, man. But I wouldn't have been surprised if Cyril came out on top. And I wasn't shocked when he did what he did. And the way he caught Alex with just a stiff jab, and that was what had rocked him. And
yeah,
it took him to the ground. And I think the elbows that he was landing kind of even made him even worse. And when he got back to his feet, he was just unconscious. I feel like that fight could have
yeah,
been stopped sooner.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's just crazy to see Alex fight at 185 to 205
yeah,
to getting on the scale and weighing in at, I think it was 251 or 253.
Crazy.
I thought that he was going to
yeah,
be a little
crazy.
bit undersized, but he actually ended up being bigger than Cyril. And I was really shocked by that. And maybe uh he could have been a little bit maybe slower because he's carrying all this extra weight. I don't know how fast he could have moved, but man, I was, like I said, I wasn't surprised that Cyril did it, came out on top the way he did.
Yeah.
But I was definitely rooting for Alex in that one, but
Yeah.
not
I think I,
shocked.
I think the way, bro, too, like, cause it was weird, cause the when the round ended and he went back to his corner, he seemed pretty tired, like Alex. He seemed kind of like
Yeah,
a little fatigued, like more than usual, cause he's used to these 5 round fights. I mean, he has a lot of experience in those championship fights. So
yeah.
I was really weird to see Alex like kind of like breathing that heavy after like the end of the round. And I just feel like it could have been the way too. Like
Yeah, I was probably getting hit from Cyril. Probably did some damage because he's getting hit from he's probably not used to taking that extra hit from that weight because I'm
yeah,
sure he was hitting like a truck. And, the more he was getting hit, that power is just different. So that
yeah,
probably could have been another factor that was taking his gas tank out.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I was watching the fight and I like just kept thinking it's like what is Pereira's game plan, bro? Was it really just a Mike Tyson situation? Like everybody has a game plan until you get punched or what? Because
Yeah,
I think he was too calm, too composed, and then just Game was just like basically just gaining a bunch of punches on him. Like he was just letting him do whatever he wanted to do. Like I don't
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like you said, maybe it is the weight. This is what like his third weight class or right or
Third
yeah,
weight
second.
class, yeah, third weight
Yeah,
class.
maybe.
He started as a middleweight, and then when he
Yeah,
went up to like light heavyweight, and
yeah.
now he went to like heavyweight. Yeah,
Anyway, all I can think of is he was just trying to like drown him in the later rounds, man. Because I'm like you said, maybe he's thinking like, well, he's a heavier fighter. Let me just let him get tired. But I think it probably backfired on him when he started getting hit. He was actually taking
yeah,
damage instead of trying to like lower the gas tank. That's what I'm thinking.
yeah,
And I think
yeah,
it kind of backfired on him. I think he took too many shots. I feel like some of them easier said than done, right? I'm over here just laying down watching it, but it seemed like maybe he could just been a little bit smarter, just like, okay, like let me just get a little space. But Gaines, like, I mean, his footwork, I mean, he was landing jabs, kicks. I mean, he
yeah,
was just outworking him. So
yeah.
maybe he could have, maybe I don't know, maybe the different
Well, I mean that's Pereira's style though. If you watch
that's his style.
yeah,
I
if you
seen him
watch
fight
every
before.
single if you watch all his fights, like he
Yeah.
always fights that way. Like I knew he was not going to be too aggressive because
Mm,
like the way. and not only that, he's fighting at a heavier weight class, and he's fighting a way bigger dude. So he gotta be more. I just feel that's one of the reasons why he was a little bit more cautious. Like if you watch his fight, his previous fight against Ankalev, like his
Hmm.
rematch, and he straight from the bell, he went forward
Oh yeah,
like for the finish.
he
I
had a
don't think he
different.
was gonna
Yeah,
do that. Yeah, I think he was gonna approach Game like that.
no,
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but Gane's a southpaw too. So I mean, I don't know how many southpaws Pereira has fought, but maybe that threw him off too.
I don't.
Hector,
Yeah,
you
I don't think he's ever fought anybody with Gane's type of style because
yeah,
he's got that bouncing style, like that open stance karate. He's really light on his feet. He's explosive. So like, I don't think he's ever fought anybody that well besides Israel, but still
yeah,
like I just think it was a different look that he wasn't used to and just couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah,
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
no,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
so now he's an interim, so I guess now he got to run it back with Tony
Tomas
Aspinall,
Pino,
right?
Tomas Pino,
Tom
yeah,
Aspinall,
Aspinall, yeah, they got to run it
Tom
back,
Aspinall.
man. They got to run it
Uh,
back.
yeah, I
yeah,
mean, why he out? He's because of the eye injury, right? Some
The
they
last
fought
time
before,
they
right?
fought, yeah, the last time
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
fought, he had poked him in the eye,
yeah,
unintentionally, and he's kind of just been out for a long minute. And
yeah.
I don't know, like from he's partnered up with Eddie Hearn, and I know that him and Eddie Hearn and Dana they don't really get
get along,
along,
yeah,
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see like what goes how he's gonna move forward in his career and
yeah.
especially with the UFC. So we'll see if
yeah,
they end up running it back or if Tom ends up leaving the organization. I wouldn't be surprised. And that just kind of makes Ciryl the new heavyweight champ. And then it's
Mm,
kind of like, okay, well, who's Ciryl gonna fight next? Maybe Josh Hockett, who
yeah,
knows?
yeah.
yeah. I mean, damn. So what? Like Eddie Hearn might sign him up or something and bring him to the boxing? Or I mean, what's going on?
I I don't know. I think he definitely wants to. I think Tom still wants to do MMA, but he's demanding, for a new contract with a bigger number, and and Eddie's, being
Buddy,
the
buddy.
yeah, and I don't
Yeah,
know. Tom, I wouldn't be surprised if Dana just says fuck off and just says, we're gonna release you. I just
Yeah,
yeah. Same thing he did with
wouldn't
Francis, pretty much.
yeah. I was about
exactly,
to say
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see what happens next.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, look at Francis. He's made shitload of more money, leaving the UFC. So,
yeah,
Yeah.
you never know, man. I think, like I would say, just pray and man, things will turn out well, So, I mean, WC is big too. I know that money's life changing too, but maybe tap into the boxing world or something. Being the champ, you could use that as leverage to like, all right, cool, like let's put him with a boxing champ, whatever. I mean, look at Rico kickboxing champ, what he just did, to Usyk. So, I
yeah,
mean,
Yeah.
and I could see Eddie Hearn, man, like you said, he don't like Dana, man. So I could see him being messy, like, nah, come on, bro, I got you. Like, I'm gonna set you up with a good number,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I mean, hey, man, hey, this. Hey, like I always say, boxing and the UFC, it can be a shady business, bro. And there's a lot of backstabbing, bro, between promoters. So, man, man, I actually now talking about, I would love to see that, just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For
yeah.
sure, man. All right, man. Then we go to the main event, bro. You all right, Gato? You ain't falling asleep, are you?
No, man, I'm just so upset. I can't believe that main event just
Yeah, just went the way it went, huh? Yeah, no,
I'm
I was surprised,
so
bro. Honestly,
wow.
I was really surprised by the way it went. Especially like I even told you earlier, I'm like, I don't know why, but I do think like if my personal opinion was if Gaethje path to victory was not being too way too reckless, but also
Hmm.
like starting like chopping off the leg, like little by little, causing
Yeah.
damage and try to stay at range because I just thought like I just I was thinking like if this goes to a firefight, I know Gaethje loves those type of fights. He loves the chaos, but I just don't think it's the right thing to do in the first or second round with Ilya because it's like he might go to sleep. But I remember I told you Gaethje has a chance if it goes third, fourth, and fifth round, he might have a chance. Like if he survives, we weather the storm early, like he might have a chance in the late rounds.
Hey, hold on. Before you go, Gato, do you think that eye injury might cause, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fight to just
Oh,
do
for
a 360,
sure.
man. Because I
Yeah,
mean, he gets hit and he takes the first punch well, and you could tell like there's like little blood in there, and like, all right, seems okay. And then boom, he takes the other one. He just like automatically just goes like, to me, when people do that, it's like you almost seeing double, bro. So I'm like, is he this homeboy seeing double? Did the orbital, bro? It don't look like it was broken, but something different didn't seem right. But he was able to recover by the second round, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like he kind of shook it off, but I don't know, man.
Well,
That what's up?
no, I mean, after seeing the first two rounds, I'm thinking that this is exactly how we probably all would have guessed how the fight was gonna go.
Hmm.
Because in the first round, uh, it looked like, Ilya was like looking sharp, crisp. Even besides the eye hit that he took in the first round. He was still looking good, sharp, working his boxing and landing those body shots. And it looked like Justin was just taking hits and Justin didn't know how to react. He just did
Yeah,
was getting punched from left to right, up and down. He didn't know how to react. And I was thinking to myself, like, this is exactly how I saw this fight happening. And like sooner or later, he's gonna get dropped and he's gonna knock him out. And then in the
yeah,
second round, even worse. I'm thinking like going into the third, like this is over. Like the Justin has no chance. And I wanted to see more of the fight. I wanted to see it go to the fifth round. So obviously I wanted Ilya to win, but I was like hoping that Justin would have like done more, like maybe attack that leg kick or that calf kick a
yeah,
little bit more, and he wasn't. And I was just like, "What are you doing?" Like I'm pulling for Ilya, but I'm also like wanting Justin to stay in the fight and do more. And he just started landing bombs out of nowhere. And
yeah,
I personally think that he did break his orbital bone because
yeah,
the way his eye was looking after that third round, it was like just almost completely shut. They almost didn't let him go into the fourth.
yeah,
The
yep,
yeah.
doctor almost intervened and was saying like, no, like this can't go on. But
I think Ilya
the
said like he couldn't see. He couldn't see out of the eye. I don't know
either
if I'm wrong.
either he was seeing double or that eye was completely shut because I've taken some damage to my eye in a fight and it went completely shut for like the first 30 seconds. Sure, and like later in the round, okay, my vision started coming back and but it was blurry. I couldn't really see the same.
Yeah, yeah,
So and his injury was a lot worse than mine was. So
yeah, yeah,
I can only imagine what he was seeing and how he was feeling. But even the way it was looking in that fourth round, like he was still looking like he was slipping and um dodging. But dude, in that fourth round, he took that rib. He need him in the rib. Justin need him in the rib.
yeah,
And I think he may have even broken that rib, and that may have been
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. That
thing
may
that
have
done it.
been that done it.
So
Yeah, yeah,
having that eye injury and then the rib, like I'm guessing broken orbital bone and broken rib
broken ribs.
coming into the fifth round. Ah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
and look
yeah.
at
Because
Gagey, clean as hell.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because honestly, like I do get it. Because training one time, I got hit right here with a straight right hand, bro. And then my eye went like cloudy, like it was cloudy. It was weird. Like it was kind of like I couldn't see good out the eye. And
yeah,
I imagine, and that's not even in an actual fight. Like it's
Yeah,
not with 4 ounce gloves. It was just
yeah.
like a boxing glove, pretty much. That
yep,
does that kind of damage. So now imagine the way Gaethje was hitting him. And I also, Hector, that this fight remind me a little bit of that one fight between Robbie Lauder and Rory McDonald. I don't know if you remember that fight.
Oh yeah, that war.
It kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
did it kind of did remind me of that fight
yeah,
because McDonald was causing so much damage on Rory in the early in the fight, which I thought like they were gonna stop the fight, and then
yeah,
out of nowhere, like the same thing, like Robbie started like damaging. He damaged the eye, and then that
Yeah,
was the cause why like McDonald lost because he gave up pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah. No, he was broken, bro. He was
He was
broken.
broken. It reminded me of that fight, to be honest. It was a war though. I'm gonna lie. That fight between Gaethje and Ilia was a
Yeah,
war.
and you know, it just goes back because I was telling I'm telling people that I know about this fight, like it's the skillful fighter, the more talented, skillful fighter going up against, the more reckless, sloppier, not as skillful, not technically sound.
Yeah,
And the more skillful fighter ended up losing. And that's what
yeah.
just breaks my heart because I'm just like, wow, why?
It's just
Like
weird.
it's
Yeah.
so weird. It's so
It's so
weird.
weird because I honestly thought like too even leading into the fight, I was giving Gaethje a chance. I never said like rule him out like nah Gaethje's getting slapped in the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
round.
Right.
Never really said that, but I was like I even told my girl like I'm leaning towards like Ilya. Ilya's gonna get it done. Like I felt like he's the more technical fighter, the younger fighter, more
Hmm.
speed, more power, the wrestling
Yeah.
ability, the grappling ability, like Ilya, because people don't know, but Ilya is a very good like grappler.
Did you see
So
those grappling transitions in the second
yeah, those
round?
grappling
Like
transitions, yeah, the way he
those were
pulled his
great.
his toe, forcing
Hmm.
him to the armbar,
Yeah.
like the way he rolled him over, that's some high level stuff, bro. Like
Yeah,
you don't see,
exactly.
not a lot of people do shit like that, you know?
No, it
Yeah.
was great.
Nah, you were telling me about that too, Nelson. Like, cause I kept all I kept seeing was just his highlights of like, his boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? His striking skills. But man,
I mean, he started as a grappler though. Like his
yeah,
first fight in the UFC, he started. Ilya was a grappler first, and then he fell in love with his hand. And
Yeah.
yeah,
honestly, like to me, it was weird seeing him losing to Gaethje because it's like all over. Like it's the more Ilya's the better fighter in all
Hmm.
aspects,
yeah.
like in the wrestling department, in the stand up department, more technical, more tight with his combos. Honestly, I was like, nah, like Ilya is gonna get it done. Like leading into the fight, I
And
don't know what
Justin kept
happened,
saying
bro.
it too. And then
Yeah.
every interview that he was doing, he was giving all the credit and praise to Ilya. Like I know he's the better fighter. I know he's more technical, skillful, but I mean, damn man.
You know what I
Yeah.
probably could have been to? Uh that was the first time of like that was the first war Ilya has been in the UFC. Like I don't know if that
Mm,
might have been a problem. One might have been one of the reasons why the fight went the way it went. Because Gaethje has been into those type of fights like I
Yeah.
mean, he's been there since the Dustin Poirier, freaking Michael Johnson. Like he's been in those wars where like he has to dig deep. And I feel like Ilya probably what happened was like I don't think he's ever been in a fight like that where his will is tested, Where like
yeah.
Right.
he's like, okay, what you got? Like show me what you got. I think he's always been the fighter who controls the matches, the better fighter all around.
Yeah.
And then I just think it's just this was like a new like a different like a new place for Ilya being in this kind of fight.
Yeah. I don't think
Yep.
he's ever been cracked the way
Yeah,
he's
like
been
the way
cracked
he was,
tonight.
yeah. I think Herbert did with that
Oh yeah,
head
that head
kick,
kick. That's true
but I
too.
don't think it was as bad as the way he was with Gaethje because
No.
that's what like I was like I think that's the closest Ilya has ever been to a war with Herbert
Hmm.
when like he
Yeah.
dropped him, then he went for the double leg, got the takedown. Then he got better. Well, even in the second round, I think Herbert was tagging him until Ilya started letting his hands go, and then he found the knockout. I kind of like picture like he might go this way, like Gaethje might start having a little bit of success in the third. I saw like kind of like landing some shots, and I was like maybe it's gonna be the moment where Ilya's gonna find that right hand, set it up, that right hand, hurt him,
Yeah.
and finishes him. And I was surprised when Gaethje landed like that bomb. Like he set up with like he set it up with the jab and then and I think that punch right there was like what causes the
Oh yeah.
Ilya to go to act the way he
Yeah.
did. I think that punch fucked up that eye.
Yeah.
Well, both eyes were messed up, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
but I
One
think it
was
was
put,
the left one that was like really bad,
yeah,
and it
Oh
was
yeah.
because of that punch.
and he kept hitting that one too. It's like he knew, like, nah, man, his other eye is fucked up. Let me fuck up the other
Yeah,
one,
he
man.
was
That one
throwing
he
that
can't see.
jab, and then that jab was
Yeah,
tagging the eye. Yeah.
It's so
man,
crazy the way he left him, man.
Bro, I mean, just how clean Gaethje was afterwards, I'm like, bro, you couldn't even
Yeah.
tell he was in the war. And then you look at Topuria, it's like, damn, like what happened, bro?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, how come Gaethje's face looks the
Yeah,
way he looks? I thought he would have been like also like all messed up too,
yeah.
because Ilya was landing heavy on him too.
Bro, those body shots he landed, bro,
Yeah,
I
I
ridiculous,
thought that
thought
was gonna
bro.
honestly,
be
I thought that
it.
was
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I thought that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like Ilya should have let him up. He should have been like, all right, get up and finish it. I
Yeah.
think it was the perfect moment because Gaethje didn't have anything anymore.
Yeah,
I think he may have
When
even gassed himself out doing all those transitions.
Yeah, all those transitions.
yeah,
I think if Ilya would have been like, nah, like get up, like he
Yeah.
like Ilya, that's what I was like, damn, like get his hurt, bro. Like just let him get up. He don't have anything. He don't got anything. He's hurt. Like it would have been probably like one more like body shot. He was one body shot or one straight right hand away from ending Gaethje.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, but hey, when you're a tough dude like that dude, man, you really gotta knock him out, bro. You gotta hit the tempo.
yeah,
Yeah, like maybe he didn't get enough.
yeah.
That I think Gagey got more like shots to the chin, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, Topuria was landing like good body shots, but I don't remember him like landing like some solid punches to the head where you know what I'm saying? Like they were hurting him, yes, but nothing crazy, bro. And then from what I saw, he Gaethje kept landing that the over right hand, and it kept landing in the jaw, in the jaw, in the jaw. I mean, I don't know, right? Is that what y'all saw? Or-
Ilya threw a lot of like straight right hands, like
Yeah,
in the first round, but Gaethje took them well. I was
yeah.
surprised he
Yeah.
took them well. He didn't go
Yeah.
out.
But the also the size difference, bro. When I was watching the fight, I'm like, yo, Gaethje's bigger than homeboy. Like I knew it
By a
going in,
lot.
but
By a
he looked
lot,
way
yeah,
bigger. He looked way bigger.
yeah,
Maybe that's why like that was it wasn't doing shit. Not tonight. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You
I
know,
was
and
surprised, bro.
yeah, and a lot of people had said too that the Gaethje will probably never be the same after getting knocked out the way he did by Max
Again, by Max
Holloway.
Holloway, yeah,
Yeah.
And here he is, like still fucking taking out the pound for pound number one fighter in the world or number two, and
yeah,
Crazy.
reclaiming that throne. And he finally did it. Finally won the because he's fought for the belt multiple times and he's always came up short. But
Hmm.
yeah,
now he finally did it,
yeah.
and he did it against a really great fighter. So
Yeah, bro, I was surprised because it's like I still remember you know what? I know I understand like fighting math doesn't really work like it doesn't really work. But like I was like, dude, like dude got finished by Oliveira the way he did. Remember he fought
yeah,
Oliveira for
yeah,
that belt, and then he got finished the way he did. And then Max Holloway went and slept them. And Max
hmm,
Holloway not only slept him, it wasn't just that lucky punch. Like Max Holloway was piecing him up throughout the whole fight. So
yeah,
it was like for me it was like, dude, like there's no way Topuria doesn't finish this dude. Like at
exactly,
some point I was like,
exactly.
there's no way Ilya doesn't find the finish at some point. The Oliveira did, Max did, and I do believe Ilya is levels above those two, like the
Hmm.
Max and also like Oliveira. So I was
Well,
like,
he
there's
beat
no
them both. He
way.
knocked them both
He
out.
beat them
Yeah,
both. Imagine he finished both of them. So I
yeah.
was like, there's no way. Like I get it, like math, like the fighting, math and fighting doesn't really work that way. Like, oh, this guy beat this guy, so that means this
Triangle
guy
theory.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. But
Hmm.
this time, Ilya is so good that I thought it was gonna work. You know, I thought
Bro,
like, yeah, this time is working. It's gonna work.
this is why I
That
Crazy.
was
hate
crazy though.
MMA. That's why I hate
It
it.
was freaking crazy,
It,
bro.
it
I
happens in
was just
boxing
like.
too, bro. It happens in boxing. You're so sure, and it's
Hey,
like,
but
nope.
hey, Hector, you think also could have been like too, like maybe like mentally, like Ilya wasn't kind of like all the way there,
No, I mean,
also like because his
I
personal life and the things that been going on with him and his wife, his
You
ex-wife,
got a
like
point.
maybe I don't know, could have been that
nah,
too.
it could have been, but I don't know. I think Ilya's more of like he's grounded with his mentality, he's grounded with his faith that I don't really think. And he was walking out to the cage very confident. And leading up to this fight, he was just very confident that he was going to take him out. And he was projecting what he was going to do like he's done in every other fight, and in every other fight he's done it. But tonight he
Yeah,
came up short, and I think a lot of it had to do with just the way that he was landing. I thought that he was connecting really well, and he was landing these big shots against Justin. but Justin would just not go out. And I think that really did
Yeah,
something to his mental.
Yeah,
Damn, I'm really hitting him with everything I got, and he won't go down.
yeah,
And
you got a point.
I think that really does something to your head too. Like it just flusters you because you're like,
Yeah,
fuck, like I like what do I got to do to take this dude out? And then
yeah,
with having to deal with that and then getting caught and having to deal with that thing in your eye and the
yeah,
like, all
yeah.
those factors leading up was probably what broke him, man.
yeah,
I
Because
think I think it's true what you said. I think three factors were the eye. Also, like Ilya was throwing like he was throwing to kill. Like every
yeah,
yeah,
shot was was
exactly,
was going with
exactly.
a
yeah,
lot of was going with power. And not only that, and those grappling exchanges, like what you
Yeah,
said, like I think all that like was like the main those three points were that was the factor why Ilya like gassed out, and not only
yeah.
gassed out
mm-hmm,
but also like mentally, like he was like, man, like my eye hurts. I already hit this dude with everything I got, and he doesn't quit, he doesn't go out, you
Yeah.
know.
And I think he was going back into the corner after that fourth round. He couldn't even find the stool to sit down. They had to like
damn,
really help him to sit down. And then the
Yeah,
moment that he sat down, he just put his head down, saying like, I think he was the one saying like, no, I can't. And his brother saying like, no, we finished the fight. We finished the fight.
yeah, he told him.
And he's saying no, he wasn't even fighting it. He was just like
Yeah,
defeated
man,
at that
that
point.
yeah, man, that made me sad. Like hearing that
Yeah,
from Ilya, like and the stool, like I never once I thought Ilya was gonna be sitting on the stool in the fourth round saying I can no more.
that's crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
I don't know,
crazy.
man. I don't know, man. Gaethje looked too clean and Topuria looked beat up. They gotta check those reps, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
Damn.
Gaethje look like dude. I've never even seen this type of Gaethje. Like especially how in my head I'm like it works like this, bro. When you were fucking 32 and you fuck Khabib, you got finished. Then you get finished at 34 by Oliveira. How the fuck you beat Ilia Topuria at 37? It just doesn't make any sense, you know? Like it's just
yeah,
fucking
it's
crazy.
crazy.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Nelson's that old man strength, bro. We get
the
wiser,
old man
bro.
mentality.
He's
Yeah,
half
We get
I was
wise.
just
Mexican. That's
thinking,
why too.
yeah,
That
that he
too,
got
yeah,
that he
yeah.
got that Mexican in him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, but hey, imagine if they would have stopped this fight after the third round, bro. I had Topuria up
Oh,
two, and then Gage, obviously, I gave him the third. Dude, that would be like crazy. I'm glad they didn't stop it. When I saw that, I was just like, dude, no, like this is just. I mean, it'll be
yeah,
good for that controversy, right? But I was
yeah,
just like, nah, man, this fight can't just end like this, man. Like, not here at the White House. Every fight's been not, stoppage.
exactly.
Like,
That too.
how's a doctor gonna stop at this
The
yeah.
main
height?
Like the
You
main
know
event.
what I
event.
mean?
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
so glad, like Homeboy was really trying to stop it. And then he got like I think like the translator, I don't know who it was. And then he talked to him and then somehow they were able to convince him. But definitely after the fourth round, bro, I thought at first that the doc had stopped it. I didn't know Taporia had quit. Like I said, I wasn't hearing none of the stuff. So, but I'm glad like that they
yeah.
stopped the fight.
And, and then
There was no point really. I mean, he was gonna get stopped, I think at the fifth.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and then look at that moment when the doctor said like, oh, like I remember like looking at my girl and telling him like right now Ilya is rolling the dice. Like it's either he goes in this round and gets the knockout, finds the finish, or he's gonna take more damage because that eye is
Yeah.
already fucked up, and he's
Yeah.
gonna take more damage, and it's gonna get even worse
Yeah.
coming up to the fifth. So I was
Yeah,
like, this is just him rolling the dice. It's either like he goes and leave all out there like on that fourth round, or he just takes more damage and they eventually end up stopping the fight. That was my
Yeah.
fear because I was looking at his face, at his eyes, and I was like, man, they might stop this because he's not looking well. Like I've seen other fighters getting stopped looking like less beat up, you know?
Yeah. And you know what too, man? Like I'm glad like a lot of fighters, I think like let's just say he would have went out there, bro, for the fifth round. They would have just been surviving, moving. I mean, even in the fourth round, bro. But like Taporia, like you said, he was running die. He was like, man, you know what? Either I get the knockout or they stop me. But I think a lot of fighters will be not a lot of fighters go for broke, bro. A lot of fighters will be like, you know what? Let me play smart, move around, throw a few punches, and grab it, hold or whatever. And but he just said, screw it, like. I'm coming out with my belt, or what I'm saying, or they're gonna have to take it from me. And
Yeah,
props to Topuria for doing that, bro. Like like I
yeah,
said, some fighters will not do that, man. And
yeah,
especially after he couldn't really see much, man. Like it takes a like real special fighter to do that, man.
yeah. He
And
got hard, bro. I'm gonna
yeah,
lie,
yeah,
he
for
got hard.
sure.
No
And
matter what, he
Gaethje got
got
hard
hard.
too, bro. Cause come on,
Yeah.
man, like he lost both those two rounds. Could have been stopped, and he still that motherfucker's a
Yeah,
tank. He's a tank,
I
bro.
think when Tupuria tried to wrestle, like at the end, it was too late
Yeah,
because
yeah,
his legs were not there no more, and his stamina was gone. So I just think he wrestled too late. He should have done it in that second, or like I mean on that third round. I think he should have tried to wrestle
yeah.
more like Gaethje. Like, but he was I mean he got that I mean that fighting mentality too. He didn't want to wrestle, he wanted to finish Gaethje, and I feel that was also why one of the reasons why he ended up taking the damage that he took in that fight. Because he could have
yeah,
wrestled, like he was getting those takedowns, like and he was the better fighter on the ground. The moment he mounted Gaethje, what, like twice?
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, so imagine, like I feel like he could have done more in that third round, probably even find the submission. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, when he mounted him in the fourth round, I'm thinking that, he's got to get the finish right here,
yeah,
right now, because if the round is over, they're not going to let him come out of that for that fifth
Yeah,
round.
for that
Because
fifth
if the
round.
doctor tried to stop it after the third, no way he's going to let him come out for the
yeah.
fifth.
For the
But
fifth,
For
I
the
mean,
fifth,
yeah,
yeah.
they ended up stopping it anyway, or he ended up quitting on the stool.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
then
I
wouldn't
think he
even
was just
matter.
too tired. That's why Gaethje was able to escape. Like he was
Yeah,
just too tired because Gaethje even gave him his back.
yeah,
Like I felt like he gave him the bag. Like he could have got. I mean, if Tupuria was good, like there was the real naked choke right there. You know, like Gaethje
yeah.
was like he just got up like that, gave him his bag, and he just started going backwards, and then he just was able to, like, I guess, like get himself out of there. So it was like you can tell Ilya was really exhausted at that point. It was just there's no way this fool's
Oh,
getting at that point. I was like, no way he's getting the finish. He's done.
Hector, I can see you're hurt, bro. Hector, I can
I'm
see the
so
hurt.
hurt, bro. I'm so
Yeah,
hurt. Because, like I said, it's just like, for me, it's just disheartening to see the more skillful fighter
yeah,
lose the way he did.
Lose the way he
You
did.
know,
Yeah,
it's because I'm nowhere near Ilya's level at all. But I would like to consider myself like technically sound. I got like some skills up my sleeve, and then like I'm always like, damn, if I fight like a sloppier fighter than me, it's a risk to me because it's like, man, like this sloppy motherfucker could be the one to put me out. Like I think I like my
that
odds more against another
another
skillful
technical
fighter.
fighter.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like it's that's the sport, bro. It's kind of it's freaking like cruel at times. You know, it's not like
So
man,
weird.
like so weird. Yeah, like you lose to the sloppier fighter, but then you
Yep.
face Max Holloway and you knock that fool out. That he's a way better fighter, in my opinion, than Gaethje. More technical than Gaethje.
Exactly. Exactly. Like
Yeah,
even when I spar people that aren't like as technical as me, I'm like I always avoid like the sloppy ones because I'm like, nah, those could be the ones that could really hurt you, man. Fuck
yeah.
that. It's
I
Because
it's
I
think
feel like
crazy how that
sometimes
works.
you don't expect to get hit like
Exactly.
from this angle, and then
yeah,
it was
that's
Yes.
what it
just
is.
I don't think Ilya was expecting that right hand. That bomb that Gaethje landed in that third round, I don't
Yeah,
think he was
yeah.
expecting that punch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy. And cause like Ilya uses like he only uses boxing like tonight he used a lot more calf kicks than I've ever seen him throw. But for the most part, he only uses boxing and it always works. And doesn't really have to wrestle or use his jujitsu. It's good that he has it in his back pocket for when he needs it, but for the most part, it's just always his boxing. And like that's why I'm just so like broken about it because I'm like, damn man, I
Yeah.
wanted to see the boxer really win tonight, but it was the boxer that got outboxed. It was just so crazy.
crazy
Uh,
man.
I picture like coming into that second, like even the way he hurt Gaethje when they went back to their corners and coming out to the third round. I already like picture like an Oliveira moment. I was like he's gonna catch
yeah,
Gaethje with this
yeah,
right hand, and Gaethje's gonna go out like he don't got anything in the tank after being hurt like that to the liver to those body shots. Even you see in boxing, the like you see
Yeah.
they come out to the next round and then the fighter most likely end up getting finished. The dude
Hmm.
who's hurt. So I was like, Gaethje's about to get finished, and then he surprised me though, the way he
Yeah.
stood his ground. But also, I think Ilya was tired also too. Like
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
he gassed himself out like in that second round.
I
Man,
don't
it
know,
hurts.
man.
Yeah, it hurts because
So
I like Ilya a lot too. Like it just, I was just
yeah.
like, man, there's no fucking way this happening when as I'm watching the fight.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
besides that, man, like the whole card overall, it delivered. Like
Yep.
every fight literally delivered.
yeah.
There was a finish in every fight. It's crazy. There was no fight that went the distance, you know. And
Hmm.
I just noticed that there wasn't any girl fights either. So I guess that's a
Yeah.
good thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Maybe I don't know.
Hey,
Don't say that
10
yeah.
out
too
of
loud,
10.
bro.
It was a 10 out of it was a 10 out of 10 five, a 10 out of 10
Yeah.
card, to be
It
honest.
was.
Like
It
it
was,
was
Yeah.
a
man.
crazy card. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there would have been some girls in there. Maybe one might have went to a decision. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
But
Yeah,
hey,
probably.
man.
Yeah.
it was great.
So hold on before we go though, because it's getting kind of late. It's 1:50. Do y'all think Gaethje retires, man? Like, do they gotta run it back? I mean, what do you think is gonna happen, man? Nelson, you go first.
He said he was gonna like at the end. I don't know if you heard it.
He's
Like
gonna
I
ask his
heard
mom
him. He
something like
said he
that.
was gonna. He promised his mom he was gonna make a decision tonight. I
No,
do
no,
feel
not
like if
tonight. He said
Gage.
not tonight. He said not tonight. I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna think
yeah.
about
He
it.
Oh,
said
not tonight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he will talk. I think he will sit down with his team, his coach, and also his mom, his family, and he'll be like, okay, look, like I do think Dana's gonna offer him crazy money to run it back. Like it's gonna be a big payout. He's gonna convince Gaethje to run it back, and I do think in the rematch. I don't want to sound biased towards Ilya, but I do think Ilya makes the adjustment and finds the finish because he can. Like I mean, he can. He showed it. Like in this fight, he could
Yeah.
have finished the dude. But I do think in the rematch, if they fight again, I do think Ilya finds the makes the adjustments and then I mean understand that like what to look out for when it comes about Gaethje, and I do think he gets it done. But man, I don't know. He but because if it says like, "Hey, I'm done," like this is
You
it for
never
me.
know,
Because
man.
honestly, like what's left for Gaethje? Like he's fought who's who. He's fought the best in the division. He's fought like I don't know. I just don't think. I just feel like maybe he feels like, man, this is it. But then again, like he looked like he's not retired yet. He didn't. He doesn't. He hasn't performed like he's retired. Like Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler looks like he's retired
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Gaethje still looks like he got something in the
I
tank,
think he has
something
one
left
more
in the
fight
tank.
left, bro.
Yeah,
After this
one more fight
performance,
left.
one, at least one, bro.
They gotta give Ilya the rematch. After everything he's done, like he deserves that
Yeah.
rematch, bro. Like after everything he's done, like there's
Maybe
no way.
maybe
I
the
mean,
White House affected him, bro.
Arman's gonna be mad, but it is what it is. You know, Ilya deserves
Yeah.
that rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Hector.
know. I think like Justin, you're on top. You may as well just retire while you're on top. I mean,
Yeah,
what
Yeah.
more do you have to prove? You know, you finally got the belt. You made a lot of money. I don't have a calculator, but he's won 15 performance bonuses. 15 times 50. I don't know. You do the math. That's a lot of
Yeah.
yeah,
money.
that's a lot of
And
bread.
especially
Yeah,
after tonight, he got his win money. He got his show money, his win money, plus 400K on top of that. Like,
yeah.
you know,
Because
and you
I
got
do
the
believe that
belt.
was like, yeah,
I mean, what more you got to do? Like, I
yeah,
say retire. But if they do end up running it back, I think it'll be a while before Ilya even comes back because I'm more than sure he suffered a broken orbital and a broken rib, and it's gonna be a long while before he even comes back. I don't think
yeah.
we'll even
Sure.
see him until next year.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
I
You
don't know. And
never
that's
know.
nothing to play with, man. Because you break that orbital, that does some damage to your eye.
Hmm.
You go through some surgeries. You know, it's just kind of like
And then a broken rib, like more. But
it's
all I know is that tomorrow, Ilya is gonna he gonna be in pain
for
tomorrow.
sure.
He's
I know
gonna.
Wow, bro.
his baby mama out there living it up. Like I know
That's
she was
crazy.
probably
Yeah,
happy seeing that shit.
That's
But
wild,
yeah.
bro.
yeah, man. I don't know. I think Justin should just retire while he's on top. And if they do run it back, it'll be a long while. And like, just even if they do run it back, is Justin going to wait that long for Ilya to come back?
Yeah,
You know, it's
that's
like
true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I don't
think
know.
Justin should pull the butt crap for like be like,
Yeah,
all right, I'm done
Yeah.
after
especially
beating Canelo. You know.
yeah, the high that Justin's feeling right now, he's probably gonna want to fight again.
Yeah.
Maybe not soon, but like after experiencing what he experienced tonight, I feel another fire like was reborn in him. So I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see, man. But
We'll see, man. Maybe he'll choose
we'll see.
wealth over health or health over wealth. I don't know, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
Shit.
I do think after yeah, thinking about the way you just said it, I do think Justin like he might take another fight, but I do it's more likely he's gonna be like that. This is it for me.
He
yeah,
has nothing to prove, bro. He has nothing to
I'm just gonna
prove.
walk
Like,
away. Yeah, because at this point he got nothing to prove. He's been the contender. He climbed those. But honestly, bro, I think Gaethje ever since he went into the UFC, he's never really actually been like fighting. Like he's fought nothing but legends, bro. Like his first
exactly.
fight was
Yeah,
against Michael Johnson, and then he fought Dustin Poirier, and then he went and fought the Alvarez, and then they gave him Vic. I forgot. I think that was his name, Vic. James Big, and then he fought Barbosa. Like he's fought nothing but freaking legends, bro. And that weight
yeah,
class. Like
yeah.
Gaethje's been there with the
With the
who's
best of the
who with the
best.
best of the
Yeah,
best. Yeah. So at this point, I just think Gaethje probably like looking at it that way. Like Sam Gaethje, I'll be like, man, I've done pretty much. I've done it all, and I already won the
yeah,
belt. I think this is it for me. You know.
yeah.
man, we'll see, man. We'll see what the MMA gods, combat gods got in store for us, man. But hey, man, hell of a show, man. Look, an hour and 30 minutes, bro. I honestly like I thought it was gonna be like a 30, 40 minute show, bro. Like it's fucking
Yeah.
154, bro. What the hell?
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
man, I appreciate y'all, man. Nelson, Gato Borracho, bro. I appreciate it, man, a lot, man. By the way, when are you fighting again? Gotta defend that strap, man.
Man, like soon, hopefully soon. We'll see. We're trying to see if we can get onto the contender series or short notice. We'll see. We're
Yeah.
just right now, just if not, then we'll just end up defending it maybe in August or September, man. We'll see.
Okay, okay, cool, cool,
Okay, for
cool.
sure, for sure.
Yeah,
And we gotta go
man.
check them out, Nelson, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I know
I
I
know.
gotta go
Hey,
check you out, bro.
I
I
know.
couldn't go
Yeah,
to your
nah,
last fight, but I need
nah.
to
Like,
go, bro.
yeah, I'll be down. Like,
Show, man.
whenever, like, just let us know, bro. I'll be down.
Oh
Yeah.
Be
yeah.
more than
Hey,
Appreciate
but
y'all.
by the way, got the how was it this last fight? It went 5 rounds, bro. How brutal was that?
Uh It wasn't too bad. I mean, I was a
Yeah.
little disappointed because I wanted to get the finish, you know.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
had I had dropped the dude and I thought that that
Mm-hmm.
was it. And I thought the ref was gonna step in, call it. So I just started walking away, but he didn't. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went back to try to ground and pound, but it was already too late. He had already like gone back up to his feet. And it was honestly disappointing because I didn't get the finish, and it was just one of the more annoying fights because like I was fighting the sloppy dude. Like I knew that I was better than him. I could see everything that he was throwing. He just would not stop moving. I couldn't really like just do my thing with him, work the pocket the way I wanted to because he just kept moving and just throwing random shit. And not only that, like the canvas was so slippery, bro, that I couldn't find my footing. Cause
yeah,
Mm,
like I just ended it was like cat and mouse. I was like chasing the whole time, slipping. Like I didn't fight the fight that I wanted to. So it was sucky because I didn't get the finish. And like it was just slippery. I couldn't really do the things that I wanted to do. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, I walked away with the belt and I walked
yeah,
away with two checks. So, I mean, I guess it wasn't so bad, but still,
yeah.
man, like it was one of the more annoying fights that I've ever had to go through, bro.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, not only that, man, but like, I mean, look, I know everybody wants to clock out early, you know what I mean? But at least, you're in hella good shape, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you
Yeah.
walk around with two checks, and it's not like you took a lot of damage, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, not
So,
at all. Not at all.
so I mean, I
yeah,
know, like. everybody wants to clock out early, bro. But hey, like you said, you came out with two checks. You
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
out with your belt. You got 5 rounds in. You know you're in hella shape. I mean, on to the next. Like you
That's
said. Oh,
twice. That's twice now. So like, because I defended
It
in
just
December and
hmm
in February, so I've basically gone like 10 rounds
it's just
Crazy,
that
within.
bro.
feeling. Like I just think it's just that feeling that like I mean, at the end of the day, you know you're the better fighter, but it was just
Yeah,
that feeling that you, at the same time, you knew you could have gotten like the finish, like you
yeah,
knew it was right there, like could have finished the dude. And I just
yeah,
felt like, but honestly, like, I mean, all it matters is that you got the dub, you know,
yeah,
and you defend and you got that belt.
for sure.
Yeah, man. But
So yeah,
shit.
man,
We'll
that's
see,
it,
man.
bro, for
Keep
sure,
me updated, Gato. Keep me updated, bro. Like I
I
said,
got you, bro.
I want to go to your next fight for sure, man. And hopefully Nelson will tag along too, bro. Because
for sure.
Fury putting on some badass. I know now
The
they're putting on kickboxing fights too, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
So
they just started doing that.
the
yeah,
That's
man.
what's up.
So definitely
Hey,
go
but
out there and
hopefully
check that out.
we see you in the contender series also too.
That too.
Hopefully, man. That'd
That'd
Yep.
be
be.
like that's already right there, like the last step, you know?
Oh yeah.
God willing,
Yeah.
bro. God willing.
That
God
will, yeah.
first.
Yes, sir. Well, all
God
right,
willing,
guys. Well,
we see you in the next White House card.
that
Hey,
too, man.
hopefully, bro.
Hey,
That'd
that'd
be
be
That
dope.
dope.
too.
It's so
Yeah, that'd
dope.
be dope. Yeah.
Put a gato borracho in there, man. Just don't put him with sloppy dudes, bro.
Yeah.
I know, man. Give me the technical fighters,
Get the
bro.
Yeah, give me
technical
the
fighters.
technical
Yes,
fighters, yeah,
sir.
for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, Nelson, Gato, thank you. Anybody that's watching, thank you for watching, guys. And this will be up on YouTube. Hoping I make some shorts out of this, man. And hell of a card. Thank you guys for your time, man. And anything else y'all want to say before we go?
Nah, bro. I appreciate you having me on, bro. I had a blast doing this. It was fun, man.
No
Thank you.
Yeah.
doubt, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. It was
No
nice
doubt, no
talking to
doubt.
y'all,
All right,
sharing
Yeah.
some
brothers.
thoughts.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Let's see if we can do it again sooner, later on, for the
Oh
counter
For
or
yeah.
whatever
sure.
fight. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
For
That'd be
guys.
sure.
dope.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
for sure. I'll
All
be
right,
down.
guys. Well, that's it. It's 2 in the morning. We gotta go. We gotta go to work. So I don't know about Hector,
Yeah.
but I
Uh,
know me and Nelson gotta go to work. So
Yeah. Training in the
yeah,
morning, man. Training.
there you go, man.
there
All
you
right,
go, man.
man. Thank you, guys. Y'all be
Hey,
safe.
Yeah, be
y'all
safe.
have a good one, man. Stay
Take care,
blessed.
brother. Take care.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right.